I can read now.
Yes, Prabhu, thank you.
Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnana Tivirandasya Jnananjala Shalakaya Chakshurunlimitam Mena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Mena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Gurum Shri Utapadakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavam Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Scha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurange Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rushabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpataru Vrishcha Kripa Sindhu Bevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha नमो ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Okay, today we're gonna read about the killing of the Aghasura demon. Hare Krishna, Pranjal Prabhu and Lebohang Prabhu Tandat Pranam. Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, let's read. Everyone can read 2 pages and then let's change. Who wants to start?
I can start, Prabhu.
Okay, thank you, Prabhu. Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Once the Lord desired the killing of Aghasur demon. Once the Lord desired to go early in the morning with all his coward boyfriends to the forest, where they were to assemble together and take lunch. As soon as he got up from the bed, he blew a buffalo horn and called all his friends together. Keeping the cows before them, they started for the forest. In this way, Lord Krishna assembled thousands of his boyfriends. They were each equipped with a stick and a horn as well as lunch bag, and each of them was taking care of thousands of cows. All the boys appeared very jolly and happy in their excursion. Each and every one of them was attentive for his personal cows. The boys were fully decorated with various kinds of golden ornaments, and out of sporting propensity, they began to pick up flowers, leaves, twigs, pick off feathers, and dead clay from different places in forest, and they began to dress themselves in different ways. While passing through the forest, one boy stole another boy's lunch package and passed it to a third. And when the boy whose lunch package was stolen came to know of it, he tried to take it back, but one threw it to another boy. This sportive playing went on among the boys as childhood pastime. When Lord Krishna went ahead to a distant place in order to see some specific scenery, the boys behind him tried to run to catch up and be the first to touch him. So there was a great competition. One would say, I will go there and touch Krishna, and another would say, oh, you cannot go. I'll touch Krishna first. Some of them played their flutes or vibrated bugles made of buffalo horns. Some of them gladly followed the peacocks and imitated the onomatopoetic sound of the cuckoo. While the birds were flying in the sky, the boys ran after the birds' shadows along the ground and tried to follow their exact courses. Some of them went to the monkeys and silently sat down by them and some of them imitated the dancing of the peacocks. Some of them caught the tails of the monkeys and played with them. And when the monkeys jumped in a tree, the boys also followed. When monkey showed its face and teeth, a boy imitated and showed his teeth to the monkey. Some of the boys played with the frogs on the bank of the Yamuna. And when out of fear, the frogs jumped in the water, the boys immediately dove in after them. And they could come out of the water when they saw their own shadows and stand imitating, making caricatures and laughing. They would go also to an empty well and make loud sounds. And when the echo came back, they would call it ill names and laugh. As stated personally by the Supreme Personality of God in Bhagavad Gita, he is realized proportionately by the transcendentalist as Brahman Paramatma, the Supreme Personality of God. Here, the confirmation of the same statement, Lord Krishna, who awards impersonal is Brahman realization by his bodily effulgence, also gives pleasure to the devotee as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Those who are under the spell of external energy Maya take him only as a beautiful child. Yet, he gave full transcendental pleasure to the cowherd boys who played with him. Only after accumulating heaps of pious activity, those boys were promoted to the personal associate with Supreme Personality of Godhead. Who can estimate the transcendental fortune of the residents of Vrindavan? They were personally visualizing where was I? Personalizing the Supreme Personality of Godhead face to face. He whom many yogis cannot find even after undergoing severe austerities. Prabhu, somebody else can lead. I have to go for like few minutes.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I can continue, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, do I start? They were personally visualizing the Supreme Personality of Godhead face to face, he whom many yogis cannot find even after undergoing severe austerities. Although he is sitting within the heart, this is also confirmed in the Brahma Samhita. One may search for Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, through the page of the Vedas and Upanishad. But if one is fortunate enough to associate with a devotee, he can see the Supreme Personality of Godhead face to face. After accumulating pious activities in many, many previous lives, the cowherd boys were seeing Krishna face to face and playing with him as friends. They could not understand that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but they were playing as intimate friends with intense love for him. When Lord Krishna was enjoying his childhood pastimes with his boys' friends, one Agasura demon became very impatient. He was unable to see Krishna playing, so he appeared before the boys intending to kill them. All this Agasura was so dangerous that even the denizens of heavens were afraid of him. Huh. Although the Although the denizens of heaven drank nectar daily to prolong their lives, they were afraid of this Agasura and were wondering when will the demon be killed. The denizens used to drink nectar to become immortal, but actually they were not confident of their immortality. On the other hand, the boys who were playing with Krishna had no fear of the demons. They were free of fear and material arrangement for protecting oneself from death is always unsure. But if one is in Krishna consciousness, then immortality is confidently assured. The demon Agasura appeared before Krishna and his friends. Agasura happened to be the younger brother of Putana and Bakasura, and he thought, Krishna has killed my brother and sister. Now I shall kill him along with all his friends and calves. Agasura was instigated by Kamsa, so he had come with determination. Agasura also began to think that when he would offer grains, wait, Kamsa to think that when he would offer grains and water in memory of his brother and kill Krishna, and all the cowherd boys, then automatically all the inhabitants of Vrindavan would die. Generally, for the householders, the children are the life and breath force. When all the children die, then naturally the parents also die on account of strong affection for them. Agasura, then deciding to kill all the inhabitants of Vrindavan, expended himself by the yogic siddhi called Mahima. The demons are generally expert in achieving almost all kinds of mystic powers. In the yoga system, by the perfection called Mahima Siddhi, one can expand himself as he desires. The demon Agasura expanded himself up to 8 miles and assumed the shape of a very fat serpent. Having attained this wonderful body, he stretched his mouth open just like a mountain cave. Desiring to swallow all the boys at once, including Krishna and Balaram, he set on the path. The demon, in the shape of a big fat serpent, expanded his lips from land to sky. His lower lip was touching the ground, and his upper lip was touching the clouds. His jaws appeared like a big mountain cave without limitation, and his teeth appeared just like mountain summits. His tongue appeared to be a broad traffic way, and he was breathing just like a hurricane. The fire of his eyes was blazing. At first, the boys thought that the demon was a statue, but after examining it, they saw that it was more like a big serpent lying down in the road and widening his mouth. The boys began to talk among themselves. This figure appears to be a great animal, and he is sitting in such a posture just to swallow all just to swallow us all. Just see, is it not a big snake that has widened his mouth to eat all of us? One of them said, yes, what you say is true. This animal's upper lip appears to be just like the sunshine, and its lower lip is just like the reflection of red sunshine. On the ground, dear friends, just look to the right and left hand side of the mouth of the animal. Its mouth appears to be like a big mountain cave, and its height cannot be estimated. The chin is also raised just like a mountain summit. That long highway appears to be its tongue, and inside the mouth it is as dark as in a mountain cave. The hot wind that is blowing like a hurricane is his breathing, and the fishy bad smell coming out from his mouth is the smell of his intestines. Then they further consulted among themselves, if we all at one time enter into the mouth of this great serpent, how could it possibly swallow all of us? And even if it were to swallow all of us at once, it could not swallow Krishna. Krishna will immediately kill him, as he did Bakasura. Talking in this way, all the boys looked at the beautiful lotus-like face of Krishna, and they began to clap and smile, and so they marched forward and entered the mouth of a gigantic serpent. Meanwhile, Krishna, who is the super soul within everyone's heart, could understand that the big statue figure was a demon. While he was planning how to stop the destruction of his intimate friends, all the boys, along with the cows and calves, entered the mouth of the serpent, but Krishna did not enter. The demon was awaiting Krishna's entrance, and he was thinking, everyone has entered except Krishna, who has killed my brothers and sisters. Krishna is the assurance of safety to everyone, but when he saw that his friends were already out of his hands and were lying within the belly of a great serpent, he became momentarily aggrieved. He was also struck with a wonder how the external energy works so wonderfully. He then began to consider how the demon should be killed, and how he could save the boys and calves. Although there was no factual concern on Krishna's part, he was thinking like that. Finally, after some deliberation, he also entered the mouth of the demon. When Krishna entered, all the demigods who had gathered to see the fun and who were hiding within the clouds began to express their feelings with their words. Alasa, alas, is it alasa? At the same time, sorry?
They shouted, alas, alas.
Oh, alas, alas. At the same time, all the friends of Agasura, especially Kamsa, who were all accustomed to eating flesh and blood, began to express their jubilation, understanding that Krishna had also entered the mouth of the demon. While the demon was trying to smash Krishna and his companions, Krishna heard the demigods crying, "Alas, alas," and he immediately began to expand himself within the throat of the demon. Although he had a gigantic body, the demon choked by the expanding of Krishna. His big eyes moved violently and he quickly suffocated. His life air could not come out from any source, and ultimately it burst out of a hole in the upper part of his skull. Thus his life air passed off. After the demon dropped dead, Krishna, with his transcendental glance alone, brought all the boys and cows back to consciousness and came with them out of the mouth of the demon. While Krishna was within the mouth of Agasura, the demon spirit soul came out like a dazzling light, illuminating all directions and waited in the sky. As soon as Krishna with his cows and friends came out of the mouth of the demon, that glittering effulgent light immediately merged into the body of Krishna within the vision of all the demigods. The demigods became overwhelmed with joy and began to shower flowers on the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, and thus they worshipped him. The denizens of heaven began to dance in jubilation, and the denizens in, and it's what, how do you pronounce this? Gorvinda, what? Gandhara, what? How do you pronounce it, Prabhu? Gandhavara Loka.
Gandharvaloka.
Gandharva
Loka began to offer various kinds of prayers. Drummers began to beat drums in jubilation. The Brahmanas began to recite Vedic hymns, and all the devotees of the Lord began to chant the words Jai, Jai, all glories to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. When Lord Brahma heard those auspicious vibrations which sounded throughout the higher planetary system, immediately came down to see what had happened. He saw that the demon was killed, and he was struck with wonder at the uncommon glorious pastimes of the personality of Godhead. The gigantic mouth of the demon remained in an open position for many days and gradually dried up. It remained a spot of pleasure pastimes for all the cowherd boys. The killing of Agasura took place when Krishna and all his boyfriends were under 5 years old. Children under 5 years old are called Kaumara. After 5 years, up to the 10th year, they are called Pauganda. And after the 10th year, up to the 15th year, they are called Kaisora. After the 15th year, boys are called youths. So for one year, there was no discussion of the incident of the Agasura demon in the village of Vrija. But when they attained the 16th year, they informed parents of the incident with great wonder. The reason for this will be clear in the next chapter. For Shri Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is far greater than such demigods as Lord Brahma, it is not at all difficult to award one the opportunity of merging with his eternal body. This he awarded to Agasura. Agasura was certainly the most sinful living entity, and it is not possible for the sinful to merge into the oh wait, I lost my place now. To merge into the entity, it is not possible for the sinful to merge into the existence of the absolute truth. But in this particular case, because Krishna entered into Agasura's body, the demon became fully cleansed of all sinful reaction. Persons constantly thinking of the eternal form of the Lord in the shape of the deity or in the shape of a mental form are awarded the transcendental goal of entering into the kingdom of God and associating with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So we can just imagine the elevated position of someone like Agasura, into whose body the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna personally entered. Great sages, meditators, and devotees constantly keep the form of the Lord within their heart, or they see the deity form of the Lord in the temples. In that way, they became liberated from all material contaminations and at the end of the body entered into the kingdom of God. This perfection is possible simply by keeping the form of the Lord within the mind. But in the case of Agasura, the Supreme Personality of God had personally entered Agasura's position was therefore greater than the ordinary devotees or the greatest yogis. Maharaj Prakshit, who was engaged in hearing the transcendental pastimes of Lord Krishna, who saved the life of Maharaj Prakshit while he was in the womb of his mother, became more and more interested to hear about him. And thus he questioned the sage Sukadev Goswami, who was reciting Srimad Bhagavatam before the king. King Parikshit was a bit astonished to understand that the killing of the Agasura demons was not discussed for 1 year until after the boys attained the Pauganda age. Maharaj Parikshit was very inquisitive to learn this, for he was sure that such an incident was due to the working of Krishna's different energies. Generally, the Kshatriyas or the administrative class are always busy with their political affairs, and they have very little chance to hear about the transcendental pastimes of the Lord Krishna. But while Parikshit Maharaj was hearing these transcendental pastimes, he considered himself to be very fortunate because he was hearing from Sukadev Goswami, the greatest authority on the Srimad Bhagavatam. Thus, being requested by Maharaj Parikshit, Sukadev Goswami continued to speak about the transcendental pastimes of the Lord Krishna, in the matter of his form, quality, fame, and paraphernalia. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purport on the 12th chapter of Krishna, the killing of the Agasura demon.
Ribo. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Ribo.
Jai Shri Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Dhani Prabhu, Nandasana, Vishnu Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Krishna, Jai Prabhu, Dhanavad,
Hare Krishna
Honorary
Prabhu,
Krishna
Dhanad
Prabhupada.
Pranam, Vishnu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
I think Dhani Prabhu is going after Sankirtan
Yes, Prabhu.
to back
Already
home.
finished. Already finished. I finished already.
Yes, true. Rivo.
Yes.
I have seen live Prabhu.
Oh, yeah,
I
it was
seen
also
the
very
live.
nice.
It was very nice.
Very
Yes,
nice.
Prabhu.
Yes. Thank
you so much
Thank you for watching.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much
thank you,
for
Prabhu.
your
Oh, I just try to do what little something for His divine grace. It's Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. I just try to do little something.
Very nice, Prabhu. Very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So,
Prabhu.
Nice.
9 books are being distributed today, and
Oh, Hari
more
Bol.
than 4 hours of Harinam Sankirtan.
Hari Bol.
Yeah.
Very nice, Prabhu.
Thank you very much.
Very nice.
Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Prabhu, it looks late there. What's the time in reunion?
Now it's
7.
7:30 p.m.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, 7:30. Oh, okay.
Yes. I can I can say 5 hours because it's already. I begin from 11 p.m. a.m.
Oh,
and then I travel a lot with the car,
Haribo.
and then I do 3 or 4 times. Yes, so like this.
oh, Hari Bol. Wow, Prabhu, beautiful.
Yes, Prabhu.
I
That's
just try to make sure that they always see me chant
Yes, Prabhu. Haribo.
chant the holy name. So perhaps I will become famous. I don't know.
Yes, Prabhu.
They
Definitely.
will always see me chanting.
I
Because
don't think any father's doing like this much.
this is important, Prabhu, because this is the holy name, and they need to hear it every day, and I try to be very consistent. Like every time I do the same town and the same place, so that everyone recognize me, and
Yes,
they
Prabhu.
begin they try. I think now they are used to, because some are regularly giving me some donation, and they already get the book, and they say also that the next time they will chant with me, because they want to chant with me.
This
So,
like Prabhupada.
like this. Yes.
When Prabhupada went to Tom's clinic.
Yeah, I don't,
And you look
I
full
don't
of
know, but
energy,
you
Prabhu,
know,
energetic.
Yes, Prabhu.
this is because this is Harinam Sankirtan, Prabhu. When you do Harinam Sankirtan, then you will be very blissful, you know. You will be full of energy, you know. So you
Yes,
don't
yes,
need to
Prabhu.
eat, you don't need to drink. You just like I would say that, you know, you're just full of energy, you know. I
Yes,
can't
yes.
describe, and it will need some time to sleep, you know. Perhaps I will sleep very late.
Yes, yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Because
See
of
this
that,
picture.
I need to read. When I read, everything becomes normal again. I need to read. Yes. Sometimes after that, I will take a bath, and then I will read, and
Yes, Prabhu.
then everything is quite. Yes, I can't
And do you
describe.
get
You know,
time
this
to sleep?
is something. How to say? How do you say? Did you say something? I didn't hear.
Oh, I was like, do you get time to sleep, Prabhu?
Your voice is breaking a little. Perhaps it's my connection.
Oh, I was saying, do you get time to sleep? Because you're about
yes,
to read now.
Yes, yes, it is. No, I get time to. I already read one hour, 1 hour. I can say like this. Yes, 1 hour. But and in the morning, I will read in the morning. But sometimes I will read also in the evening, because I can't sleep. Because when I do 5 hours of Harinam Sankirtan, I am full of energy and I can't sleep. So
Yes,
I need to read, you know. Yes,
Yes, yes, Prabhu.
read or chant. I can also chant, but I prefer to read, because I need to finish Shrimad Bhagavatam, and you know, I
Yes,
need
Prabhu.
to read more. So, oh, sorry, I extend so much my talk. Sorry, Sami Prabhu.
Oh, we already
Forgive me.
finished the reading.
Oh, okay.
So
Very nice.
Can you see the
So I'm
picture?
very. Oh, okay. Yes. So yes, I want to tell you all that I will contact His Grace Dina Krishna Prabhu, because he said to me, I think three weeks ago, that he wants to talk about his initiation and realization, and I want to invite him in a meeting Saturday.
Oh, yes,
so
Prabhu.
if you all can be there,
Yeah, that would be
if he can be there also, yes, I want to invite him, and he will talk about his initiation, you know, and his realization. So it will be very nice. So if
Yes,
you
Prabhu.
can all be there, yes, it will be very important meeting, you know. So I will try to arrange that. He said to me that he is agree to do that, but I need to check if the time is suitable for him to Saturday, you know. So I will post a message on the group.
Yes, Prabhu.
I just want to announce that. So yes, like this. so thank you very much for listening.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. That's very
We
nice.
will definitely attend, Prabhu.
Yes, I need to go now because I'm too full of energy. I need to chant more. So
Yes,
sorry.
Try
I want to make a full kirtan in the car. I'm too much blissful now. So yes, thank you very much, Prabhu. I just want to make sure that sometimes I can join, but
yes, Prabhu. Thank you so much. That's
you know, yes, with the seva, I try to preach as much as I can here. You know, it's very important. I hope in the future we will have some new devotees so that, you know, we can have some Kartal player and some
Yes, Prabhu.
Lidanga player, and then we can have some very big kirtan here. Very big.
Prabhu.
So I hope in the future,
One devotee.
you know,
You
yes.
need a devotee to film videos.
Oh, yes. You know,
One
I
filmer.
think the Lord will arrange something.
Yes,
The Lord will arrange something, because this is the beginning. You know, from the beginning, you don't have nothing. ISKM is like they all begin from scratch. You know,
Yes,
they
Prabhu.
don't have nothing, and then the Lord slowly, gradually give them
Yeah.
rewards. You know, and give you see His grace, Prahlad Prabhu. At the beginning, it was empty land.
Yes, Prabhu.
There was nothing. And then, you know, this big temple, so sumptuous, so incredible. So you see, when you are serving the Srila Prabhupada very sincerely, then the Lord is very pleased, you know. So we will see in the future for Indian Island, but I am full of enthusiasm to serve Srila Prabhupada every day. So I try to serve him as much as I can.
Yes,
Little,
Prabhu.
you know, I'm not qualified for anything, but I just try. So thank you very much for giving me the strength, you know, spiritual strength. You all are
Yes.
very important for me. You are very precious for me. So I just need to always associate with you all, and everything will be very will be fine for me here. If I can associate always with you, everything will be fine for me. So thank you very much for your precious association as always. And
Thank you so much.
Ananta Kuchi
Thank you so
Vaishnava
much,
Ki
Prabhu.
Jai.
It was very
Srila
hard.
Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Jai.
Jai Gola
Jai.
Premanande.
Hari,
Hari
Hari.
Haribo.
Oh.
Jai
Your
Srila
energy,
Prabhupada.
Prabhu. Very
Yeah.
grateful, eh?
Jai Haribo.
Haribo, Haribo.
Yes, Prabhu. This
So,
picture reminds me like Gianni Prabhu. See, because Narada Muni came. First picture that we got, Narada Muni here. See, there is the Veena. It's like guitar. And then there is the effulgent shine. See the same color.
Because of you, I always think of Narada.
Yes,
When I play the guitar, I always think of him, you know.
yes, Prabhu. When I see always guitar, I
Thank
think
you
of
very much.
Narada.
I hope someday he will appear.
Yes,
And then the kirtan will become
Come on,
transcendental, you know. Yes, so thank you very much. See you,
Jai,
Prabhu.
Jai.
See you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Jai.
Jai Srila Prabhupada. Haribo.
Bless you.
Haribo.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
Semi Prabhu.
yes, Prabhu.
I found another one where His Grace Sundar Gopal explains the initiation part, how he undergone the process, and it's from Russia. The first question was the initiation part, and it took 30 minutes. You see, like the video takes 41 minutes, and he took 33 minutes explaining that the process, how he got everything. You see,
Yes, Prabhu. I'm not sure if this is the one that I've seen, but or if
look,
yeah, I don't remember. You can share it
It was,
today.
no, it was very insightful. It was very nice. Oh, like Gopal Prabhu will tell that how the ISKCON peoples not enter for Sundar Gopal Prabhu,
Yes,
and
Prabhu.
then how Sundar Gopal Prabhu
yes, he was talking.
went for Singapore and all that things happened. And the
And
deities,
how-
how the deities came and all the, it was very nice too.
Yes, Prabhu.
Very
It was very
inspiring.
nice, eh? That's why I actually came in late, because I was actually watching him, because he was going in deep now.
Yes,
how
Prabhu.
he went to
It's
explore.
really nice.
Can you
Everyone
share
needs
with
to watch it.
Oh,
Baba
the
Baba, I
link.
was saying, can you please share the video?
Yes, Prabhu. No problem. Can I share it? Should I share it here in Zoom or?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, let me go to YouTube now. You know Prabhu, right? Prabhu.
What is Krishna doing?
Russian, people from
It's
Russia never play. Eh?
What, Prabhu?
People from Russia, here, they ask serious questions for real.
Yes, Prabhu. They asked very really nice questions.
It was my first time hearing that vid Prabhu was one of the first.
You maybe shared your own experience when you got initiated. Я в тот момент даже не знал, что такое
I
инициация,
didn't have association or devotees.
потому что у меня не было общения с...
Is this the
And
same
then
one?
finally, we got this final order.
То есть я просто продолжал
Yes, Prabhu, I
служение и в один день просто познакомился с последним приказом.
Understood how Prabhupada is to be the guru of everybody.
This
И
one
я
is
понял,
like
что как вообще
4 weeks
должна была
ago.
действовать система, что Шрила Прабхупада гуру для всех.
So from 1997, I actively started.
Oh, this is new one actually.
Yeah, it's like a month ago. 4 weeks. It says 4 weeks.
Is it this one? Yeah.
You remember there is that other one that takes 1 hour and 40.
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, that's the. I have seen that one, but this I haven't seen.
Oh yes, it's very nice too. And I was actually watching this one too. I like it. You saw it, like they released it like yesterday. Let me just change.
But what was the other one? The longer one? Is it in video? Oh, it is this one. Yeah, this I have seen. In this.
Yeah, it's that one.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, I like this one.
12 years Mahabhagavat.
And finally,
You see this one?
Can you maybe share your own experience when you got initiated and how you got inspired after this? Да, поехал, вернулся, журнал обратно. Сразу, начал, что я
every
достаточно умный, я
time
начал
I
сразу с
read the
Бхагаватам.
Bhagavatam, Prabhupada is saying you must read the Bhagavad Gita first.
И когда я начал читать Бхагаватам, я понял, что надо сначала, Шрила Прабхупада там пишет, что надо начать с Бхагават-гиты.
I just read the
И
Bhagavad
опять
Gita.
Прабхупада
Oh,
пишет,
yes, I've heard this. Yeah, it's not lecture. I've heard this before. Now I remember.
Oh, you've heard it?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah.
What is Krishna doing? Yashoda and Rohini would call all their neighboring friends to see the fun.
Yeah, I think I remember this one where the demon. I think it's those demons. Is it a goat or what?
I think it was yesterday. We saw that when he started walking, he used to catch a hold of the, what is small cow called? Calf. Calf
That's
tail,
Prabhu.
and then the calf would be surprised and run.
So here Krishna is a little bigger.
Prabhu.
I think this is.
Semi Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Have you watched that drama by Narasimha Dev, the one that I sent the link in the Vaishnava Sangha?
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, I've seen that maybe 10 times.
Yeah, that one is it's much fun, hey?
Yes, Prabhu. Which
I
one
like
is
that
your
bit
favorite?
Prabhu in the background there.
My favorite in that one
Which
is.
one, bro?
My favorite in the Nrsimha drama is the Prahlad Maharaj.
Oh, yes. Where Hiranyakashipu was killed, ne?
Yes, Prabhu.
The one that he was chanting Om Narayana and
Yes,
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna. Teaching
Yeah, he
him
is
yeah.
really the actor. The Samad Prabhu is.
Did you hear that? I like that with Prabhu in the background. Punga punga when chanting like Narasimha.
Oh yes, Prabhu. That is the mantra. It's really like dangerous sounding mantra.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I heard that mantra.
Yeah, he made it in Instagram. He made video where he recites it.
Is it a real mantra?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes,
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna Prabhu, please accept my humble obeisances. All glory to Srila Prabhupada.
Prabhu Danda.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare
Please
Krishna
accept
Prabhu.
humble
Never
obeisance
pranam
always to
Krishna
Srila
Prabhupada.
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 So actually, what Jani Prabhu was explaining to us, I can't hear properly. Can anyone explain me?
So he explained that he went to do book distribution and Harinam Sankirtan, and yeah,
Yes.
he explained like this, and then he talked a little bit about the center in the Union Island and what he's gonna do and some things like that.
And there's a event on Saturday. He might invite someone on Saturday
Oh
to
yes,
explain
Prabhu,
us about the
Saturday.
initiative.
Saturday, Dina Krishna Prabhu will join and explain about his experience after initiation.
Yes, Prabhu, what?
So Dina Krishna
What?
Prabhu will come Saturday. He will have a
Yes, Prabhu.
session and he will explain his experience after initiation.
Oh, yes.
When at dinner, Krishna, I always find him in the Japa session, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu,
Yes,
he's
Prabhu.
from
Yes,
Russia.
Prabhu, yes, Prabhu.
And I saw that Prahlad Bhakta Prabhu was
What
there
is the
too.
time difference, Prabhu? Russia and here?
Like 2-3 hours maybe.
Oh. So he's like waking up at like 1?
See, here is
Yeah.
Russia.
And now, Prabhu, you are talking about any mantra. Can you please explain what mantra you are talking
The
about?
Nrsimha mantra. The
Oh, then hi, Prabhu,
That
you gotta give
Ugram
him
Viram
the
Mahavishnu.
no, Prabhu, the dangerous sounding one.
Yes, Prabhu, that Ugram Viram Mahavishnu,
Yeah, yes,
Jwalantam
yes, Prabhu.
Sarvatomukham.
No,
That
Prabhu.
mantra, no?
No,
Are we allowed to chant it?
it's not like mantra that is chanted. I think it's like
It is not a prayer. I think it is
Yeah.
describing Narsim Dev's
Yes.
feeling
It's Kavaja mantra, Prabhu. It's for protection. It's not his pranam mantra, it's Kavaja mantra. It's,
Oh,
it was uttered in that way, you will be scared. That Ugram Viram Mahavishnu.
it's not
This
Ukram
language.
Veeram. It's this.
Yes, Prabhu.
It's different mantra. This is not Ukram Veeram. This is.
Oh,
That's why
yes,
Prabhu
yes,
made a
yes.
video. He explained this mantra, but I don't think it's in Instagram. The video. Wait, I will see.
Oh,
I will share. He recites the
yes.
mantra there. It's the really
you must send
dangerous one. It's
check it out.
yeah. Sounds dangerous. The mantra there is.
very dangerous.
Yeah, it sounds dangerous. Punga punga bada punga. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's in
Yes,
the.
yes. It has.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's like very,
Luvesh Prabhu knows how to recite it also. I've heard him on one Istagoshti, he recited it.
Yeah. I remember even the first time when I heard Chintamani prayer.
Oh, what is this? What is this nonsense?
it's an ad.
Oh, another nonsense. This is a school. They are giving a school ad. Join the school. Okay, here it is. Mantra in the background. Dim 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 bum. What is this mantra? I forgot what it is.
Prabhu, is it from Bhagavata or where?
Yes, I think this is maybe. I don't remember.
Yes, Prabhu, yes.
विकच खच खचित खर्ज दुर्जर्जयन्तम् भूभागं भोगभागं गगगगगगनं गर्दमर्त्युग्रगण्डम् स्वच्छं गुच्छं स्वगच्छं स्वजनजननुतः पातु मां नारसिंहः गर्जन्तं गार्जयन्तं निजभुजपटलं स्फोटयन्तं हतन्तं दीप्यन्तं तापयन्तं दिवि भुवि द्युतिजं क्षेपयन्तं दिव्यसिंहं नमामि
My Instagram is not working at all.
Prabhu, is it in the drama session in the ISKM TV where Prabhu
Yes.
played this role?
Yes, Prabhu.
I
Yes,
like
yes.
it at the end, Prabhu, where they say Narasimha ki jai.
Yes, Prabhu.
खर्जर्जं खर्जदुर्जं विकच खच खच खर्ज दुर्जर्जयन्तं भूभागं भोगभागं गगगगगनं गर्दमर्त्युग्रगण्डं स्वच्छं गुच्छं स्वगच्छं स्वजनजननुतः पातु मां नारसिंहः
Krishna, welcome to episode 13 of the Tattva Darshan show. And in today's episode, we're going to study about Lord Narasimhadev, how he is the all auspicious bestower of fearlessness. So let us start with the prayer to Lord Narasimhadev. Namaste Narasimha.
What is this?
Namaste Narasimha.
No, it's not maybe this.
I think it's in the Saintling Foundation, I guess. This verse says.
This is a short video. It's like 5-minute video, I remember. That's why I was thinking it's in Instagram, Tattva Darshan show. But this Instagram it's not even working properly. 1 second. Or it's maybe in Tattva Prabhu's YouTube also, it might be.
No, there was this Narasimha post you didn't see on Instagram.
Yes, Prabhu, but
Yes, that's one. Is it that one?
I'm not sure because it's here. Yes, powerful Narasimha slokas.
Yeah.
I think that's one.
So we're going to study about Lord Narasimhadev, how he is the all auspicious bestower of fearlessness. So let us start with the prayer to Lord Narasimhadev, which is Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya Pralada Hlada Daine Hiranyakashipu Vakshaha Shilatankana Kalaye Ito Narasimha Parato Narasimha Yato yami tato Narasimha Bahir Narasimha Hridaye Narasimha Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapadye Tavakara Kamalavare Nakham Adbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Jaya Keshavadrita Narahari जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय श्री श्री नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय भक्त प्रहलाद महाराज की जय शिल प्रभुपाद की जय निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल. So today is the auspicious day of Narsimha Chaturdashi, the appearance day of Lord Narsimha. So last year we did a 5-part series on the entire pastimes of Lord Narsimhadev. 5 videos, 5-part video series, and that was on Facebook Live. Reading from the 7th canto. Actually, we started from the
Oh no way, Scott.
Jayan Vijaya, the cursing of Jayan Vijaya, all the way from the 3rd canto, and then
song,
jump to the 7th canto, where first there is a killing
This Instagram is used.
Hiranyaksha in the 3rd canto by Varaha, and then killing of Hiranyakashipu by Narasimhadev in 7th canto. So now, in the today's episode, we're going to look at some prayers of Prahlad Maharaj from the 5th canto. Beautiful prayers, and we will see how nicely he has prayed and how it is relevant for all of us. Right? So, let's see these prayers. This is from the 5th canto, 18th chapter, verse 8. So here, Om Namo Bhagavate Narasimhaya Namaste Tejase Aviravir Bhava Vajranakha Vajradamshtra Karmashayan Randhaya Tamo Grasa Om Swaha Abhayam Atmani Bhuyishtha Om Kshraum. This is the prayer by Prahlad Maharaj. I offer my respectful obeisances unto Lord Narsimhadev, the source of all power. O my Lord, who possesses nails and teeth just like thunderbolts, kindly vanquish our demon-like desires for fruitive activity in this material world. Please appear in our hearts and drive away our ignorance, so that by your mercy we may become fearless in the struggle for existence in this material world. So this is the prayer of Prahlad Maharaj, and we can all pray to Lord Narasimhadev like this. And here very nice important words are there. See, Narasimhadev has come to kill the demon Hiranyakashipu and save Prahlad Maharaj. Now if you see, in this prayer he is not asking for killing Hiranyakashipu or nothing like that. He is asking him to kill the demoniac tendencies in one's heart. What is the exact words? Vanquish our demon-like desires for fruitive activity, and please appear in our hearts and drive away our ignorance. So, just like Hiranyakashipu, if you see, he is the personification of ignorance. He is the personification of lust. Now, the difference between Hiranyakashipu and Prahlad is that Hiranyakashipu is he is the personification of lust. And Prahlad Maharaj was personification of love of Godhead. Now lust, as Krishna said in the Bhagavad Gita, Kamesha Krodhesha Rajoguna Samudbhava Mahashano Mahapapma Vidyanam Miha Vairinam. It is our biggest enemy in this world. Just like Hiranyakashipu was the biggest enemy of this entire universe. Lust is actually our biggest enemy, and Hiranyakashipu is a personification of lust. In fact, the word Hiranyakashipu, the name Hiranyakashipu means, Hiranya means gold, Kashipu means soft bed. So that basically sums up lusty desires, materialistic, hedonistic enjoyment, sense gratification. Because when you have so much gold, then everything is at your disposal. If you're so rich, then everything is at your disposal. You can get anything as you like. And then Kashipu, soft bed. What happens on a soft bed? Sleeping and sex with women.
Prabhu, I'm not sure if it's here. I wish in Instagram we could skip.
So in this.
Okay, now we need to read Siksastakam prayers, I think.
Yes, sir.
Where did you find that video, Prabhu? Can you please send the link?
Oh, this Instagram.
Oh, it's in Instagram.
This way, that was the life of Hiranyakashipu. And he is the personification of lust, therefore. And Prahlad Maharaj on the other side, on the other hand, he is the incarnation of love of Godhead. He is the embodiment of love of God. And that was the difference, the personification of lust and love. Now we have to vanquish this lust from our heart. And therefore, every devotee should take shelter of Lord Narsimhadev. Brajeshwari Mataji is asking, kindly anyone post the verse number which Prabhuji quoted just now. Well, this is 5.18.8 of Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay? So, Narsimhadev, Prahlad Maharaj is praying to Narsimhadev, please remove this demon-like, kill this demon-like desires for fruitive activity. That is the demon. Now we may think, oh, Hiranyakashipu was long gone, finished, demon is finished, now we are in peaceful times. No, we are not. Everybody knows. So, what is actually causing us trouble? We may say coronavirus, we may say this, that situation, but actually it is our lust. Krishna himself said, it is our greatest enemy. And therefore, here, he is praying, please remove my desire for all fruitive activities. I don't want to be influenced by these things. Then what he's asking...
Prabhu, I have to leave now.
Let's see. Appear in our hearts and drive away.
Some person in Reddit came to argue that that Guru can make mistakes. He makes typos sometimes, typing mistakes. What that says.
But Prabhupada didn't used to die, Prabhu.
Yes, but I told him you don't even know how these books were made. Why are you talking if you didn't even study how the books were made in the first place? If there is any typo made, then it's not Prabhupada's typo because Prabhupada didn't type the books. So and these persons, he said to me, please be mindful of the type of response you give. And what I gave was 1, 2, 3 references, nothing else. I just gave 3 references that say mistakes, illusion, cheating, and defective perception does not occur in the sayings of the authoritative sages. I just gave this, and then he says to me, please be mindful of the type of response you give. Like, what is this? You talk nonsense, and then you ask me to be mindful.
Are you talking about that video where bogus guru explaining about even a jiva cannot fall from Vaikuntha? That
no, Prabhu, this is
yoga flow. Yoga flow.
Oh, yoga flow. Yes.
This is something different.
He was saying that Brahmaji and Shivji fall down.
Oh, that video. Nimaji there, Prabhu has debunked that video.
Yeah. Yes.
See this. Oh, it's not sharing. See the title? Has Prabhupada made an error? These guys are so brainless, actually. They are brainless. Then I give answer. Look at my answer. See, this is nice guy. This is a rascal number 1. Please go tell him to stop being rascal. See, 5 minutes. Everyone needs to go comment for this rascal that you need to shut your mouth. See what he's saying. This person said a nice thing. No, Prabhupada doesn't make any mistakes. And then this person comes. Please see the response for the comment. Oh, he says everyone that, they are giving wrong answers when they say Prabhupada don't make mistakes. What a useless fellow. This is my answer. I didn't say anything myself. I just say Prabhupada cannot make mistakes. Then I give 3 purports. Oh, he gives me a downvote too. I have 0. See, I'm giving him Shastra and he gives downvote. What kind of devotee this is?
And Prabhu, I think what was his reply? Let me read. Okay.
See, I don't believe you are answering properly.
It is harmful to the movement to make in this context.
Oh, yes, Prabhu. What is this? Who are these guys? Who gave internet to this fellow?
They have no brain at all.
If Prabhupada had a typo in his text, what is this? Is that a mistake?
Yeah, but you can doesn't he know Prabhupada never wrote?
Yes, Prabhu. Then some speculation, and there are calibers of this. What calibers? What are you talking about? Some other mistakes aren't so simply typos. See, there's now many mistakes, not just typos, other mistakes. Physical disturbance. See, now he says physical disturbance causes problems to the spiritual master. One example is putting extra numbers where they shouldn't be. So see, when Prabhupada put Shastra numbers, he was putting extra numbers. He didn't know the number. What is this guy actually? Please better define mistake before saying someone is immune to it. See, Prabhupada was not immune to mistake. Or implying someone made an offense. No offense occurred here. But I think it's an offense to think that Prabhupada makes mistakes, because that's a third offense to consider him to be an ordinary person.
They are also blaspheming him. So first offense also.
Yeah, this is horrible actually. No, if anyone came to temple and talked to someone like this or something, it's not possible. He snapped out of the temple so quickly. And is mistake different from an error? See, Prabhupada made errors, not mistakes. Then he says, look at the last line. I hope to keep engaging here. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. What is this actually? First you say, oh, long text, Prabhupada makes mistakes. Then, oh, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is ISKCON mentality. This is the prime example, actually, what they are doing.
Yeah, probably from ISKCON only.
Please be mindful of the type of response you give. He instructs me now.
Oh, did he reply you after this? You said.
Oh, now he has answered. Gurus. Okay, now let's kick his butt. He says gurus.
Oh yeah. Okay. Where is the order?
Yes, Prabhu. He doesn't know even.
Yeah.
But this is annoying. I hate this always. It's so annoying to, argue with such people. So long.
Yeah. But he's also saying, I am studying the subject. I am studying the subject. Like, see?
See here. I will talk to some of the text.
He's saying, I can show you the typos gurus made. Will that be acceptable? Please try to maintain good discourse. I can tell you that you are getting a little perturbed with your sort of mean-spirited emojis.
Prabhu, the Chaitanya Chamrita Madhya 17.186.
Oh, yes, Prabhu. 1 second. I'll quickly tell him a quick answer. Let's see what he will say. Because he doesn't know gurus. He says gurus. He says gurus, so that's a mistake.
Not only that, if he is studying, then he shouldn't be speaking out his mind. He should be asking questions in like a submissive mood.
Yes, Prabhu.
But he is directly giving judgment that Prabhupada made a mistake.
I have to leave now.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank
Can
you
I
so
leave,
much.
Prabhu?
Jai
Thank you
Shri
so much,
Prabhupada.
Prabhu. Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Yes, Prabhu, I have to complete my rounds too. Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, thank you so much for your kind appreciation. Jai Shri Prabhupada. So, for example, you saying that Prabhupada wrote. Actually, Prabhupada transcribed the books. He didn't literally write them. Pra- Oh, the recording is good.